Hello everyone, welcome along, and it is JDQ week 4 starting today, Monday the 27th of January. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you had a great week last week. Lots of fun questions and some great scores I saw coming through as well on the social media posts. So thank you very much for that. Lots and lots of topics covered this week, including the arrival, after your feedback, of some musical questions, some music clip questions. Now, I just want to talk about the first one today, and also there'll be another one along on Wednesday as well. And it takes me back to a time, because I still have copyright problems with YouTube and the podcast goes out on YouTube. Now, when I first came to Darwin about 11 years ago, I started quizzing with a group of friends. And the quizmaster was incredible. He's one of the finest quizmasters I know, a gentleman who goes by the name of Paul Ogar. And he had this brilliant knack of keeping people engaged throughout the quiz. It was always a smartphone quiz, but he was just brilliant with what he did. And the one question that would send fear shaking through us as we wondered what on earth it could be was always his music clip questions. Now, there were some varying ones in there, but the one that gave us the big sense of sort of dread: name this piece of music. The only trouble is, it's going backwards. That's right. And using that from the wonderful Paul Ogar, your clip today, to help me get around copyright rules, your first music clip today will be going backwards. It'll be a name the song. Now, to be honest, it's not that difficult, especially if you're sort of a normal Saturday night quiz regular. It's a very topical song for you, and I know some of you are probably now writing down the answer to question number 5 now. But yeah, that will come along a little bit later. But for now, 5 questions. I think it's time to get into it. Grab your pens, grab your paper, get yourselves nicely settled in. Here we go. It's Monday the 27th of January, and here is question number 1. The chemical symbols for titanium and sodium. Spell out the letters to which girl's name? So the chemical symbols for titanium and sodium. Spell out the letters to which girl's name? Question number 2. What is the name of Peppa Pig's brother? Peppa Pig's brother. I don't know, I have a brother. I was going to do the oink oink as well, but I can't do a pig oink oink. It hurts my throat. Number 3. What does the F stand for in BAFTA? So what does the F stand for in BAFTA? Question number 4 this morning. True or false? If you were to write out the numbers 1 to 100, the letter A would not appear. Is that true or false? So true or false? If you were to write out the numbers 1 to 100, the letter A would not appear. And so then finally for today, question number 5. So name the song from this piece of music. Only trouble is, it's going backwards. Okay, that was one playthrough. So that you don't have to keep going backwards and forwards, pausing, etc. I'm going to play it through again in just a second. Yeah, so I'd like to keep it sort of flowing so you don't have to keep going backwards and forwards. So here we go, that piece of music again. Right, okay, so there we go. That is all of your questions and that music clip as well for this Monday, the 27th of January. So I will be back shortly with the answers. Make sure you've got them locked in, however you are recording them, whether it's on paper or whether it's in your head. Make sure you have them ready to go, because after Dave and his magical numbers, I'll give you the answers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So there we go. Right. Hopefully you've got your answers written down and you are ready to go. Question number 1 then started with this today. The chemical symbols for titanium and sodium spell out the letters to which girl's name. So the chemical symbol for titanium is Ti. The chemical symbol for sodium is Na. Put those together and you get Tina. Just to clarify, by the way, there's no hidden meaning in that. It was just, I was looking at the periodic table, looking to combine chemical symbols together to make things, and that name came out. So there's nothing untoward in there at all. There's not a hidden sort of message. Number 2, what is the name of Peppa Pig's brother? It is George. Number 3, what does the F stand for in BAFTA? It is film. It's British Academy of Film, Television and Arts. Number 4, true or false? If you were to write out the numbers 1 to 100, the letter A would not appear. It's true. Yeah, the letter A does not appear in the first 100 numbers. I had to check this a few times, to be fair, but yeah, it doesn't appear. And I was trying to work out, and I think technically it is 101 is the first time it appears. 101. So question number 5 then was your music clip. Here it is again, just one more time. Okay, so I can't play it the right way around because of copyright reasons. That's why it's going backwards. But it was We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. Yeah, he's back again on the quiz after the 500th YouTube quiz last week, in which the whole quiz was a connection round around We Didn't Start the Fire. Second time I've done that. But yeah, so well done if you managed to decipher that backwardsness and you got that. We Didn't Start the Fire. So that is then all of your questions for today. How have you done? However, if you need a tie-breaking question or playing along for fun, your question today then is this. How many things are mentioned in the song We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel? So how many historical events, people, drinks brands? Yes, how many different things are mentioned in the song We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel? Remember, as always, nearest to it gets the point. Okay, your time is up. It is 119. So 119 different things are mentioned in the song We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. And that, ladies and gentlemen, then is all of your questions and answers and tiebreakers for this 27th of January. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. Don't forget, please do share your scores across the social media posts. I loved reading those and seeing those last week for your world, this week for my world. But yeah, thank you very much for sharing those. Do really appreciate it. Make sure you keep those coming because it does help me and makes me sort of realize how easy or hard the quiz was, depending on how I think I've set it as well. So yeah, do keep sharing those scores on Facebook and Instagram. You can find me on the details that are in the episode details of this podcast. And don't forget, please do continue to share it. You've been wonderful so far with doing it, but please do continue to share it with all your friends, family, quizzing buddies, whatever it might be. Make sure you continue to share it, and thank you very much. Oh, and plus the comments should be open now for YouTube. I've managed to fix it. I know what the issue was, so comments should now be up and running and flowing on YouTube for every episode. That is it then for me for this 27th of January. I shall return tomorrow with another 5 questions. Which I've got. I was just gonna have a look. Yeah, so I've got a TV theme tune. I've got some colors in there. There's a sonnet. There's a guess the year question and another music question just for Irene as well. So that is it from me as always. I'll see you soon. Take care. Stay safe.